and welcome to another episode of Blunders and Bothwellians, the Wounded Witch edition. This is once again the Tuesday party, Carnal Eclipse. Somewhere out there an NPC needs aid. And yes, they probably do. They are currently in the wonderful island, which has been discovered by them, but many other people couldn't discover it, but it has been discovered, and it is World's Edge. They have encountered lots of lovely creatures there, some nice, some less than tolerable. They have murdered some, and they're after spending a very nice night in the Arissa's magnificent mansion. They were awakened to the sounds of screaming and destruction. They came out and discovered that World's Edge, the beautiful island with lovely creatures and all the trees, is starting to be burnt down from the inside. They came out, rushing towards the source of the noise, seeing all the creatures come running out, and striding towards them, they found someone they recognised, Brakenz, the demon prince, who helped them back in the lair of Ahale down in the Underrealm. He is leading the charge, walking at the head of 4 demon princes, one of whom has a tight grip on another person they recognise, Brakenz's very close and devoted friend Tiavat Tal, the true prince of Trevis, Arissa's cousin. He is being held around the neck, looking much the worse for wear, as they all walk forwards, destroying the landscape around them. Quick thinking on Vertharitas' part, the party managed to survive a blast from Brakenz as he apologised, saying, "I'm so sorry," and then tried to set them all on fire. Vertharitas, however, noticed that perhaps wasn't all as it seemed, and he instead of going for and attacking Brakenz himself, he ran at the demon prince who is holding Tiavat. Between them, they managed to release Tiavat from the demon's grip, who is now held behind Brakenz's back as he stands before them all, angry and raging, turning back upon his 4 brothers. And this is where we come back in on. So I'm just gonna say hi to everybody. So here we go.
I realise I don't speak any number of a bunch of European languages.
Hello!
Hello.
I mean, it wasn't the weirdest thing to come back in on. It was just, I don't speak a bunch of European languages. Excellent. Jolly good. Marvellous.
Pum, pum, pum.
Pum, 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 pum. So, yeah. Hi, guys. Welcome to back again. Yes. So, yeah, you were facing off against a bunch of demon princes who are rather pissed. There's 4 of them. You have Brakenz, who is on you guys' side now. He has Tiavat clasped behind him, who is looking very worse for wear, and he is turning back on his brothers. We have an initiative order somewhere, but seeing as the tables have turned, I will just make you re-roll because it's more fun, and we are down a couple of people, so I'm going to have them at the back. So if everyone could roll me an initiative, please.
Well, shit.
Huh, that's a good way to start the night.
Yeah. I don't get any buffs to... No, I got lucky 7.
Plus 8. I may have nat 20 the first roll of the night.
Hey! It's all downhill from here, man.
Yep. Well done, Paladin.
How much stuffs do I have?
All of the stuffs.
Well, we're in the middle of a fight, so no, not all the stuffs. I have used bits and pieces.
Oh yeah, shit. I have used 1 spell slot, I believe. Because of...
I have already
2
how
spell
many spells I
slots
still
because
have.
of Blunders Mark. But only first level spells, so hey.
I've used that, and I still got that.
Wait, what?
And I'm pretty sure I've used that.
Okay. So... Alright, so first up we have Brakenz with an absolutely insane roll. I'm going to assume it was just fueled by his anger. So, Brakenz is going to pick his target. Brakenz is going to go... Well, he's going to go for his oldest brother, which is the one who is holding Tiavat. He is going to hit and a miss. Okay, so he is going to deal his damage. So Brakenz fires out a bolt of flame towards his brother, which smacks him sort of square in the chin, and he takes some damage from that. So up next we have Varic.
So, I believe last time I flew up to get out of range.
Yes.
So that means I'm in the sky. I have Hunter's Mark on, I believe you mentioned.
Yeah, you've got Hunter's Mark on. Oh, on this one, you've got Hunter's Mark on the one who is holding, or was holding, Tiavat. You can move it if you would like, or you can keep it on that one.
Well, first off, there's one question from my side. What do I roll to check how Varic is doing mentally in a fight against his worst fear?
I would go charisma. Charisma.
And I assume that's a save.
Yeah, do a save.
That's a 10.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Varic, you go numb and tingly, and you can't make your wings flap anymore. And you find yourself plummeting, albeit not very far because of the invisible barrier of mashed potato. But yeah. You land. So can you do me a acrobatics check to land?
Of course, that's a not natural 20.
Okay, you managed to save it when you realise that your whole body is sort of going, oh fuck, demons, and your wings start to close up and you can't actually do anything with them anymore, and you feel yourself drop, and you realise there's like a few feet between you and the ground. You sort of bend your knees and brace, and you manage to, you catch it, you land, so you won't need to take an action to stand up or anything, so you drop. You're on the ground, as far away as you were, but yeah.
I'm going to charge at the demon then.
Okay, which one?
Because at that the one that I have Hunter's Mark on currently.
Okay.
I still have the trident out. I'm gonna charge at him, and then just try and go for the jugular basically.
Okie dokie.
So that means to try and hit. That's a 30 total.
That'll hit.
Then I need him to roll a Constitution save.
Okay. There's a save, right?
Yeah, save.
Okay. That is a 12.
That's not gonna pass.
Okay.
So, and he's below max hit point.
He is, yes. He has been attacked.
Okay, and then just checking dice for that. That's an additional d6. And that's a lot of damage. That's 22, 32, 45 damage.
45.
And out of that, there's a grand total of 3 that's psychic.
Okay,
the rest of it is normal piercing.
Okay, cool. Noted. Alrighty. Anything else for your turn?
No, I guess that's it for now.
Okay, next up is Arissa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you are over near Brakenz, I think, at the moment. You have Varic attacking one of the princes. You've got Brakenz sending fire at one of them as well. What would you like to do?
I'm going to go over and be next to Brakenz and Tiavat.
Okay.
I'm just going to have a look at my spells. I'm going to stand in front of them. Is there anyone else in front of me? other than enemies.
Hannibal, are you in front of Arissa?
I think I am. Is
Okay.
she close to the guy who was holding the lover demon?
She's currently
dude?
close to the two boys, so Tiavat and Brakenz, the ones who are, for want of a better word, on your side.
Okay, then yes, I'm probably in front of her.
Okay. So yeah, you've got a Hannibal just in front of you, Arissa.
And I think Vertharitas was right in front as well,
Yeah.
because he was battling the one that was holding Tiavat.
Okay, how far away are people? Well, are the princes?
Everyone is within 120 feet, because that was where Brakenz stood to flame you all, and I'm going to say you're all closer than that. So at least 2 of them are within 60 feet.
Okay. Okay, I can't do that then. So I'm just looking at my spells.
Murder them.
Murder them.
Murder. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers
Ooh, okay.
on whichever prince is close.
To you, that would be Prince number 4.
Prince number 4 it is.
Prince number 4! You chose Prince number 4.
And behind Prince number 4 is...
His intestine.
Yay! And a new car!
Woo! And a dishwasher!
Woo.
Thank you for playing on The Prince is Right.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Anyway,
Oh, dear.
target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, yes, right, wisdom saving throw. The fucking Prince is right, I can't believe it. Okay, that is 15.
Okay, what is it going against?
That'll be your spell. Oh, I uploaded the thing. Oh no, it's sideways.
Is it just a spell save DC?
Yeah, it should be.
In which case, that is a fail.
Woohoo! For you, anyway.
Call me. Okay, so 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay. Okay. So how much damage has he taken?
8 damage.
8
Psychic.
8 psychic.
And he has to
Okay.
fucking leg it.
Okay, that'll be his whole, and he can fly, so that'll be, he has yeeted quite far away from you now. He's gone nearly another 80 feet in the other direction. Nice. I just love this idea of just Arissa, blonde bombshell, walking up and just being like, right, fuck you then. Ah! No, it's the blonde one! Ah!
That's the thing, only the target can hear it.
So he just looks like a complete pussy to everyone else.
Basically, she's just gone up and looked at him and he's just like, fuck that.
Hang on a sec.
To be fair, he might
Hang
be
on. Oh shit, they all have really high. Okay, never mind. If they'd all rolled quite low, there was the possibility that a pregnant lady stares at their brother and glares at him and he starts running away. There was a possibility if they had failed their intelligence checks, they may have believed he's the father of your child, and that's why he was running away. But suddenly they all rolled really well on that.
That would have been so funny though.
There we go. You can try and convince them of that if you like. That's fine. So Prince 4 is yeeted away. That means... Oh, the prince's turn. Alrighty. Prince 4 is using his turn to run away. So, you three. Right. This one is going to attack Brakenz for 3 hits. Brakenz, right. Damage. Right, 1 sec. After the princes have gone, it is Hannibal and then Vertharitas, so you guys can think of what you want to do. Okay. Cool. Damage. I hate adverts on YouTube. There's one every like 5 freaking minutes. Okay. Ooh, Brakenz's face is now just a bloody scarred mess. He's still standing up, he's still fighting, but he is like fucking destroyed. Okay. Prince number 2. Varic.
Mm-hmm.
You are one of the closest to him, so he is going to aim at you, and then number 3 is going to aim at Vertharitas. Varic, does an 18 or a 22 hit you?
The 22 would hit, the 18 wouldn't.
Okay, so 22 hits you, so he is going to hit you with his fire attack. Yep. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Varic, you take 13 points of fire damage as this like handheld bolt of fire just sort of like crashes into the center of your chest and fizzles and then bursts out.
Ow, you bitch!
He says to the prince.
Yes, that's aimed to the prince. 13 points it was?
13, yes. 13 points of fire damage. That face you make when Arissa glances in your direction. These gifts, as always, are just beautiful, guys. Thank you for bringing these into my life. And then Vertharitas, the other one, is going for you. Why did I put that dice away? Okay, I'm guessing a 6 doesn't hit you, Vertharitas, but a 25 might.
Yeah, 25 definitely.
Okay, but the 2 doesn't. Never mind. All right. He is going to hurl a bolt at you as well, but you're a tiefling, so he is going to. Nope, can't use that anymore. All right, nope, he's gonna have to aim fire at you. Okay. Okay, 14 points of fire damage for you, Vertharitas, but tiefling halves it, I believe, so you will be at 7.
Yep. Right, I'll just take that off.
Okay. Noted. Right, that one's gone. Awesome. Okay, so we are round to Hannibal.
Okay. So, which one is closer to us now? Number 4, number 3?
The one that's closest to you is now number 3, because number 4 has run away.
Okay, now.
Although technically, Hannibal, you could reach number 2, but number 3 is the closest to you if you're looking for the one that's closest.
Yeah, probably in this situation it's better if he's closer. I'm gonna use Cloud Daggers.
Nice.
How many times do I need to roll?
Ow. Cloud of Daggers.
It's a 2nd level spell.
Yes. So, you would... I literally was just looking at it. Yep. So, roll a d20 and add your dexterity to hit, to target him. And then you're casting it.
So I roll d20?
Yeah, do a d20 and add your dexterity to hit them. Although, to be fair... No, that makes it more complicated. No.
Ooh, nice. 19.
And then 4d4 slashing damage. So 4d4s for how much damage? And are you going to circle it around the 5 feet of Prince number 3?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 4d4. Because yes, the 19 does hit him.
Does it hit him or not?
It did, yeah.
It did? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I still have I can still do more things, or is this all I can do?
You've got a bonus action, so do your damage, 4d4s, and then you can do a bonus action.
Okay. Can I put him to sleep with catnap?
Sure, do your damage first.
Oh, there goes my dice. Okay. Where did you go? Okay, found it. And that was. Do I have to add anything to damage, or is just just that way? Okay. $17.
17. Okay, take that off. Number 3. Okay, and you said you were putting him to sleep, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. 3 willing creatures. Okay, so I'm gonna do him a Constitution save because he is not willing, but if he fails it, you can put him to sleep, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, come on! That may or may not have been a natural one. I can neither confirm nor deny whether that was a natural one. Prince 3 may or may not now be asleep. Damn it! Okay, Prince 3 is now asleep. So I'll put a bracket around him. Asleep. And that's for 10 minutes, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 minutes, so he's pretty much out. Okay. You can still attack him should you wish. Obviously, I won't make you roll to attack because he's essentially prone for this. But okay, so he is out. Hannibal's done that. So Vertharitas,
Rightio.
the angry paladin.
He's going to go and all-out attack the one that he's standing next to, which I think was the one still holding Tevat.
He is not holding Tevat now. He was the one who was holding Tevat. So Tevat's now with Brakenz. So you've got the one, that one right in front of you, which is next to you and Varic.
Yep. So first attack's at 25.
Hits!
And the second attack's at 29.
Yeah, hits.
Rightio. That's going to be a lot of dice again.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
I'm just imagining him being covered now. He's sitting in the bathtub, just covered in a big shower of dice.
So I'll do the bludgeoning damage first.
Okay.
So that's 2 plus that plus that. And then to do the radiant damage. I should have grabbed out a hell of a lot more d8s.
Do you want me to roll some?
That's right. Luckily, I think they're all on top. That was convenient. Should grab that. So. Do plus Yeah, math right. Now just add all that together.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 30. I've got 30 bludgeoning.
Yep. And 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 7 plus 4.
Oh.
And 30 radiant damage.
So that's a total of 60.
60.
I
Yep.
can't believe that took me that long. I was like, 30 plus 30. I know this one. Okay, okay, 60 total damage. Okay. Alright, cool. This prince guy is looking super major pissed. The big black sort of flaming crown above his head is now turned like from black flamey. It's now gone like bright red with like flames sticking out of it. His eyes have glazed over, all flamey. You've got like where you've like punched into bits of his skin and made him start bleeding. It's all like dark, deep red. And he's dripping down on the ground, and he's curled his fingers into fists, and his nails are sticking out towards you, and he's growling. Is that the end of your turn, Vertharitas?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, in which case Tiamat is losing blood, so he's going to do a save. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Okay. Up next we have Brakenz, who is going to... fuck.
No, that's not a good idea in the middle of battle.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Does he... He can't heal. He doesn't have anything to heal with. Oh, he's gonna... Fuck. Oh, he's gonna try and hit the one he's thrown away. Oh, okay, hang on. Alright, he aims a tiny ball of fire at the one that Arissa made run away, that's still moving, and shoots it as hard as he can. It goes all the way across, and it just catches the corner of the prince's shoulder. Ah! And he sort of turns back and looks over his shoulder, and he pauses in his run. And he only does a tiny little bit of fucking damage because motherfucking... But yeah, okay, so that's Brakenz. Next up, Varic.
Okay, quick theoretical question.
I love a good theoretical question.
That'd be good.
So I have this aphrodisiac drug. And I have a bear trap.
Okay.
How long would it take to apply said aphrodisiac drug on the bear trap?
I would say it would take a bonus action to pour it over it.
And then the action to punch the guy in the face with a bear trap.
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
The aphrodisiac is the drug you got
Yidrit.
for the yeet,
Like,
which I didn't realise at the time. Now sounds like yeet drip, but never mind.
Yup.
I didn't know yeet was going to be a thing. I preempted yeet. I yeeted before yeet was a thing. Hey!
That's so hipster.
I'm so hipster. I was hipster before you were hipster, man. I was doing hipster things before yeet was even a thing, man. God. But yeah, so that's what you do. You could, yeah, you're gonna bonus action to put the aphrodisiac drug on the bear trap. Whose face would you like to clamp in the bear trap? Half expecting him to say Brakenz now.
The guy I still have hunters marked.
Okay, the first one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Varic is... You're going to pour the Yidrit
1 vial.
on bear trap.
1 vial, which was like 5 doses, I believe.
Yep.
Well, that. The full vial goes over it, and then I punch him in the face.
Okay. Alright. Do me a do me a strength attack. So just do a d20 with your strength to make it sort of clamp over him. Because you're really close. It wouldn't be dexterity to get it.
Fair.
Makes sense in my little brain.
Okay, plus 2 from strength. I'm not proficient with the item, so that's... Wait, I am proficient with it.
With your bear trap? Yeah, didn't you make this one?
Oh, yes! I did become proficient with it, which is 23.
Varic now has favourites, like, I will spear you with my bear trap. Sorry, what was the 23? Yeah, oh, hang on, which one are you aiming at, number 1? Oh yeah, 23 hits. Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
I'm thinking of another demon prince who isn't here. Carry on.
There's no specific damage for the Idrit as far as I know. But I do have the D6 damage for the bear trap, of course.
Yeah, that is fine.
6.
Okie dokie. Alright, so 6 damage for the bear trap. And I will just roll his save against the Idrit, although it is 5 doses, so I will give him a disadvantage. And I will raise the...
Sorry if he becomes a real horny demon.
So just like his brother Brakenz. No, don't say it. Okay. Okay, so he has failed a save.
Score.
So it takes effect. It's a slow burn. Varic, you're looking for it because you know what you've done. So while he's sort of busy, like, being hit by the Vertharitas, you, like, pour this all over it, lather it up, and then, like, round his face, right? Round his face and jaw?
Yep.
Okay, so, and you're leaving it clamped in?
Yes, so that the effect soaks in.
Okay.
And also, hell, I'm not touching that demon now.
Okay.
I know he could be horny anytime now.
So yeah, the bear trap is like clamped around his face. You know it doesn't work like a love potion, so you can look at him and he won't fall in love with you. So yeah, you watch and his pupils start to dilate, which is quite strange because it's almost like he's got 3 they've got like black where the whites of people's eyes would be, and then like flames inside and like no pupil, but the flames themselves like go like bright yellow and they start to expand in his eye sockets. It's quite disconcerting, but you can tell what's happening, and slowly his breathing starts to get like slower and deeper and he's looking around really confused.
Varic's gonna laugh out loud, call him a bitch boy, and then fly away.
Bitch boy. And fly away. Noted. Okay, so after Varic is Arissa! Arissa is having
Please
a 1.
keep away from the horny demon.
Arissa is having a 1 sec. So next up would be the princes.
Sorry, my mum chose the most inappropriate time to ask me for chocolate.
That's okay. What? To ask if you wanted chocolate or to ask you to give her chocolate? Because one of those is completely wrong.
To give her chocolate. I don't even
What?
eat chocolate, so...
Wait, you don't eat chocolate?
But then why do you have it to give away?
Well, that's what she was asking, but I don't have chocolate because I don't eat chocolate.
This is too much. This is. Anyway, sorry.
She came in and said, "Do you have chocolate?" I said no. And she was like, "Why?"
You are my daughter. Why? I love it.
Anyway,
Sorry, Arissa. In front of you, you've got, literally in front of you, you've got a Hannibal. You've got Vertharitas and Varic who are fighting demon number 1. Varic is just bear trapped him round the face. Vertharitas has just pummeled into him. He's looking the worse for wear. You've got Prince number 2 who is stood there ready with his arms up fighting. You've got Prince number 3 who is now asleep on the ground. And you've got Prince number 4 who is all the way off in the distance over there. So yeah, what would you like to do?
Can I go over to the sleeping one and stab him in the face?
Yes, you may. Your effect of making the one run away from you, how long does that one last?
It was literally just a reaction.
Okay, that's fine, because he can be turning back around now. That's fine. Okay, so you're going to stab number 3 in the face. Okay. You don't need to do an attack for this, because he is asleep and cannot wake up, because he failed against Hannibal. So you can just roll your damage for this, and you can probably attack him twice in the time.
I'm actually trying to think. Can I actually use the Warhammer that Verti gave me?
Sure.
I can use Warhammers now.
Is it a 2-handed or a 1-handed?
Either or. It is your choice.
It literally, what I've got is Warhammer Versatile.
Excellent. In which case, use it however you like.
Yay.
Arissa, oh, hang on. Arissa plays whack-a-mole with Bitch Boy number 3.
So did you say I can get 2 hits in?
Yes.
If you use 2 hands, it is 1d10 plus your strength.
I love that there's whack-a-mole gifts. This makes me very happy.
Well, it's versatile, which makes it 1d10. And I'm sure I wrote down. Oh, jeez. You must blah blah blah. You gain the following benefits when using any of them. You can have 1+1 bonus to attack rolls. Whenever you have an advantage on a melee attack roll you make with the weapon and hit, you can knock the target prone. If the lower of the 2 d20 rolls will also blah, disadvantage on blah blah blah.
You sound like me when I'm reading through things. It's like, why is there so many sentences to describe what this one thing does?
Yep.
Off the top of my head, versatile lets you use it either one-handed or two-handed.
Yeah.
Okay, none of that is applicable, which is so useful. But yeah, it's versatile, so it uses 1d10 damage instead of 1d8.
Cool.
And then I add my strength.
Yep.
Yes.
The attack to the damage.
Add it to the damage because you don't need to make an attack for this, so you can add it. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do it twice because he is asleep and you got time.
Okay. So it's 16 damage total.
16 total. Okay, cool.
She didn't do well on the second hit. I like the idea that she hit him and then she was like really overbalanced.
Yeah, it's like, this is really fun! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah!
Basically.
But she's having fun, and that's all that matters. Alright, cool. Where would you like to smash him?
On the head.
In the head. Okay, cool. So you bring it down, and you hear a horrible crack from the front of his skull. And it makes almost like a Harry Potter scar of like where the skull just starts to crack the skin, and you see this dark red blood sort of drip down over the red crimson skin down into his eye across his nose. And he is starting to wake up now. He's got a bit of a headache. Starting to wake up. Okay, so Arissa, that was your action. Do you want to do a bonus or anything?
Can I kick him in the nose?
Yes, you may. Do just a 1d6 of damage and do a dexterity check.
What?
Do a dexterity to kick him so that you don't overbalance or aim for the wrong place. And then do a 1d6 damage if you hit him. Which you probably will.
Lol, nat 1 on dexterity.
Okay, you go to kick him and just forget that you're holding this really heavy hammer in your hand, and you lift it up to go kick your leg, and then whoa! And you sort of stagger backwards. Okay, maybe not.
Damn. Okay.
Alright, it's now the prince's turn. So this guy is going to use his turn because he's been attacked. So he's still groggy, he's still prone on the ground, but he's going to use this turn to like wake up and open his eyes, and he's just going to give a roar. Ah! Mother! And you hear like all these like what you can only assume are swear words to anyone who can understand bits of the Underrealm language. There's like basically just insults and swears and like mother bleeping so yeah, not happy. Meanwhile, his brother is flying his entire speed back towards you. And he is not going to get close enough to attack anyone this turn. So that leaves the other two. He is going to attack Vertharitas. Vertharitas, does a 21 hit you?
Yep.
And does a 20 hit you?
The 20 will hit too.
Okay, alright, so 2 attacks from Prince number 2. He is going to... Vertharitas, can you please do a wisdom saving throw?
What's that turn into? That'll be a 19.
Okay. Alright, Vertharitas, your vision goes a little hazy, but you blink and you can see through it. There's just, it's as if one of your eyes has maybe gone a bit blurry, like maybe there's something in it, and you look around and out of the corner of your eye, you can see Lowry stood just off to your right.
Noted.
So we're gonna fight her after this then?
Okay. And Vertharitas, you will also take fire damage, which is... Oh, come on! Alright, half of that is 5.
I believe you're having a good night with your rolls, aren't you?
It's fine!
Nice.
It's fine, thank you very much, it's fine. It's all fine! It's fine, I love you all, it's fine. I want you to win, it's fine. That was the prince's turn. Okay, and Prince number 1 is going to attack Brakenz. Ooh, nat! Okay, so Brakenz is going to take a huge... Fucking Christ. And that doubles for a crit. Okay, Brakenz gets fireballed. And it's not like any fireball you guys have seen yet. It's red and flaming, but it's also got a black shadow all around it, and it's sparking and glistening. And as he roars and he hurls it towards his brother, Brakenz sort of like flings Tiamat to one side and takes this huge fireball which ignites in his chest, and he gets blown backwards and blasted. And you can just see inside his chest there's a huge crater of ribs and splinters and blood, and so he's lying on his back. And Annabelle's just going, it's fine, it's fine, it's all fine. Okay. Okay, that's their go. So Hannibal, it is up to you now.
Okay, so currently, which number is closest to me?
Closest to you is number 3, who is still on the ground. He's just waking up from sleep. My face when demons start hurting each other. Sorry, that just got me. Whoa, that's so funny!
Wait, look what you've done.
It's just a seal! I can't! I'm gonna have to close Discord. Oh! I can't! I'm just imagining Varic like, yeah. Fight. Fuck. Hannibal, sorry, right. The demon number 3, who has just woken up from the sleep spell, he is lying prone. He is closest to you. You've also got demon number 2, who is a bit further away. So either of those two would be viable if you wanted to attack them.
Okay then. It's called. This doesn't work. It also doesn't work. I should have gotten more offensive spells. Most of this I don't even use. a waste. I guess I could use her, not cloud daggers, her actual daggers. If I'm not mistaken, she poisoned them with some of her, I think, the fairy blood, if I'm not mistaken.
So that bit again, you cut out a little bit.
I think she had at some point poisoned her actual daggers with some of the
Yes,
blood from the fairies.
you did. Yes.
So I'm gonna use that on the one who's farther away.
Okay.
Number
So
two, I believe.
number 2, not the one who's on the ground, yeah.
No, he's someone will get him.
Arissa's on it. Okay, so Hannibal, you can have. How many daggers have you got?
I can what? Sorry.
How many daggers have you got?
I have absolutely no idea.
It was definitely
Because
more
she kind
than.
of just takes them out of the air, you know.
Okay.
So
Well,
you can give me a limit.
Well, I was going to say, Hannibal, because of the way you can just summon them, I would say you'd get at least 2 dagger attacks. I'll go with 3. So you can do it like you were juggling balls, if that makes sense. So you can like pull one out,
Yeah.
stab, pull one out, stab, pull one out, stab. So a basic dagger attack, I think, is 1d6 damage. But the poison, did you write down how much that was, or shall I look it back up?
How much was the poison, or how much I dipped in
How
it?
much the poison damage was, or shall I look
No,
that
I think
up?
we never saw that actually.
Okay, hang on a sec, I've got it written. Okay, the pixie poison is... It's... Pixie poison, there we go. Pixie poison is 3d6. Okay, so if every dagger was dipped in the poison, then you've got 3 daggers. So essentially, if you hit, then you get 4d6. Wait. Yeah, 4d6 per dagger.
Okay, then I shall use so 4d6s, right?
Yeah. Oh, they roll your attack first. So roll to hit. 3 hit attack. I'm gonna start that again. Hey, Hannibal, you've got 3 daggers. Roll to attack him 3 times. There we go. That made sense.
Okay, that was my attack, and now the 4d6s. And right off the bat, nice.
Seven, 6, 4. I've got 33 so far.
It was only 4d6s, right?
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I added the 17. Whoops. 10, 15, 16.
This
16!
17 was the attack. Yeah.
Okay. That one will hit, and it'll be 16. Yeah, okay.
You thought what? Sorry, I think you got cut.
Do 2 other attacks.
Okay, I can attack again.
Yep.
Okay. Does she still have enough mana for another erupting earth, or that's asking for too much?
Not if you want to do the dagger attacks.
Okay, I'll go with something simpler. Let me see. That one's too powerful. You said one of the demons in the back was kind of, health-wise, was kind of bad at the moment. Can she heal one of them?
Brakenz, you can't reach him at the moment because he's been blasted another, he'd be over 30 feet away from you. But you could take that movement part of your turn to go over to him, and then your next turn you could heal him.
I shall do that.
Okay, cool. Alright, I will do the maths on that. Okay, cool. Right, I'm just timesing that so you don't have to do more maths. And this video is about to have another fucking ad break, and I'm going to kill something. Why is it always an advert for Grammarly? I'm not going to buy Grammarly. It's not going to happen. Stop trying to sell me Grammarly.
Yeah, it's everywhere at this point.
Anyway, Calm DM is back. All calm, lovely and fine. Vertharitas, it is your turn. You have currently got the demon that you are attacking, who is looking very worse for wear and has just blasted Brakenz into a bloody pile of ribs and blood. I used blood twice. That was bad. Never mind. You also have demon number 2 that Hannibal's been attacking, demon number 3 on the ground who is just waking up from being asleep, and demon number 4 who is running back towards you having been scared of Arissa.
Vertharitas is actually just going to turn and run straight at Larry.
Okay.
And try to attack.
Okay. Do me your attack.
So 19.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
25.
And 25 will hit as well.
So that is... swap them.
I forgot you changed your name to Hammer of Smite. I thought it was Hannibal typing again. Not that I don't mind hearing from you, Hannibal. I was just confused. I was like, you've done your damage.
Fine, it's fine.
There we go.
Hammer of Smite is typing. Bloody hell. Okay. 9, 10, 11, 19, 27 bludgeoning. That was the quickest maths I've ever done. It's probably wrong. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, and 24 radiant.
Yep.
What was my first number again?
Your first number was 27.
Thank you. Okay, so 27 and 24.
Yep.
Awesome. 17, 19, 11. So 41? Maths? Yep. Yes!
Oh, hang on. 41? 51.
51! I was so close! Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Vertharitas, you smash anywhere in particular, or are you just aiming for aiming for hit?
He's just gonna aim for like center of mass, so chest.
Alright. You aim one huge smack, and you feel bones crack and like splinter. You aim again, and your second attack again the other way round, and you feel the body go limp and fall down before you. And thud, hit the ground. Did you have a bonus action or anything like that?
Nope.
Alright, Vertharitas. In which case, we go round to Brakenz's death save. In fact, that's Tiamat and... In fact, no, Tiamat's now on his second. He's now on his third. Okay. Ooh. Alright, they both passed that one. Okay, Varic!
Yes. Is number 1 still alive?
Just.
I'm
Oh,
gonna finish. Yeah.
yeah, you can do your attack, and then afterwards, can everybody please do me a perception check? Except Vertharitas.
I'd like to finish him off, but yeah, I'm gonna do that for my attack. Huh. That's 24 total.
Is that to hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay, so that's I'm gonna need another Constitution save from him.
Okie dokie. Yay! It wasn't a nat 1! But
What was that?
It wasn't a nat 1, but it's a total of 10.
That still
Fucking...
feels-
God damn it!
That means
It's fine.
10,
Fine.
20, 30, 34,
Bloody hell.
46 damage, 6 of which is psychic.
Alright, he's dead.
Okay, in that case, is there another one still alive and nearby?
Prince number 2 is just behind you, the one Hannibal's attacking currently.
Awesome, because I do have my second attack, and I'd like to aim it at the closest guy.
Cool, go for it. That'll be Prince number 2. I'm so glad I labelled them going round in a circle. Now it's so easy, like Prince 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Excellent.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna turn around, look at him, and just gonna trident him in the face as well.
Savage.
This is becoming Varic's signature move now.
One of them. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice. Then I'm gonna need another Constitution save.
Okay.
This one is below max hit points.
Yes, he is. Okay.
Ooh.
19.
Yeah, that saves him.
Finally.
So that means I'm not rolling that one. I do, however, use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to him.
Okay.
And that
I will
means
mark that. He is now Hunter's Mark.
10, 20, 21. Plus 12 is 33.
33 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
Noted on Prince number 2. Okay. He just snarls at you. And can you understand any of the Underrealm language, Varic?
I understand Common, Sylvish, Sylvan, Elfish, Gnomish. So probably not.
No, you don't get much, but okay, so basically you have a sort of at you, which you loosely translate in your head to probably mean fuck you, elf boy. At a guess, if you had to guess, from the gestures that are going with it and the tone of voice.
I'm a flip him off and spit.
Noted. Okay, Arissa.
Weren't we supposed to do a perception check?
Oh yes, sorry, everyone do your perception checks, except Vertharitas. Thank you for reminding me, Hannibal. Thank you.
Okay, is that common?
18 plus 9 is 27.
Bloody hell. Varic sees all. Varic knows he's in a game.
Oh shit.
Arissa is concentrating on whack-a-mole. Okay, so...
Is right.
okay, so Hannibal and Varic, you notice that Vertharitas has turned around and gone in the opposite direction to where you guys are fighting. And you notice that he has just taken 2 very large, massive swings into Tiavat Tal, who is now on the ground, almost dead.
Dude, wrong fight.
Arissa, you notice nothing, so it's your turn.
How's the guy beneath me doing?
Oh, the guy. Yeah, I mean, he's not great. He's had whack-a-mole played on his head. He's not great. Percentage-wise, he's looking about 20% good.
Can I play croquet with his nose?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. You will have to do an attack with the hammer because he is awake and struggling to get up, so he will try and evade you. But yeah, so do your attack. You can have 2 again because he's still on the ground. He's not able to completely dodge out of your way. So yeah.
Do I get advantage then? As he is considered prone?
Yes. Why not?
That may probably help me.
Ask the DM when she's in a good mood and you may receive. $15 on the first one. That one will just miss.
Well, Arissa's not doing. Watching her game growing up.
Did you use advantage on both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sort of skim the top of his nose, which irritates him. You like take a fleck of skin off the top of his nose. And
Can I use my movement to run?
you may. Would you like to run towards the demon who is now running back towards you, or would you like to run in the opposite direction towards Brakenz, Tiavat, who are both on the floor, and Vertharitas?
Is there a third option?
Yes, you can run anywhere you would like. You're in a massive clearing that wasn't there before, surrounded by the burnt out corpses of all the trees. It's like a good 200 feet around. You could run for tree cover, you could run behind Varic, you could go... Where would you like to go, Arissa?
To the trees!
To the trees! Okie dokie. So, you can run towards the trees, that is fine. So, just use all your movement to run them.
Sorry, I was geeking out about draw organisers to Gareth.
That's alright. I appreciate draw organisers.
They interlock.
Oh. Anyway, sorry. So Demon Princess. Yes, Arissa, you can run for cover in the trees. We'd like to run in the directions that is like towards where you erected your Arissa.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck this, I'm going for a spa.
Like, fuck this!
She did her part. She's taking a nap in the spa day now.
It's like, I did my best, yo! I did it! I'm out. I'm outie 5,000. Okay, so Arissa's run. So Prince's turn. Prince is 3. Okay, so this one is going to... He is reaching you guys now, so he is going to take his action to pull his brother up, and they are both going to use their attacks together to fire at... one at Hannibal and one at Vertharitas. So, Hannibal, does a 17 hit you?
Not sure. How do I check that? Sorry.
Your AC, your armor class,
It's a 12.
is a 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're squishy and you're not wearing loads of armor, are you? Okay, cool. So that will hit you. And Vertharitas, does a 19 hit you?
Yep.
Okie doke. Alright, so you guys take, because they're going to do a wall, because they can combine. They've done that before. Nope, they can do it once more. Okay, they're going to combine their attack to make sort of a wall of flame between the two of you. So both of you do a dexterity save to try and dodge out the way.
Dexterity save. 18.
15.
Okay, you guys managed to sort of dodge out of the way, so you're both going to take half of this, but it is quite a lot of damage. Okay, so what is half of 38? That hurts my brain.
I only heard half of something.
Half of 38. So, like...
19.
19? Okay, so half of that because you both dodged it. So 19 points of fire damage. Vertharitas, you then half that again because you're resistant. So 8?
Well, 9.5, so 10.
Okay, fine. Give yourself more damage. That's fine. So 19 points of fire damage to you, Hannibal. 10 points to Vertharitas. And the last one is going to make his attack, and he is going to go against Varic because Varic just attacked him. Varic, does a 22 hit you?
A what?
22.
Just.
Excellent. Okay, Varic, you are going to get fire thrown at you as well because they are enjoying their fire at the moment. Okay, that's 12 points of fire damage to you, Varic.
How?
That's just the word of the session, I think. Just like, ow!
Was that 22?
22 to hit you, and 12 points of fire.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking quite alright then.
Like, not to brag or anything, but I'm looking fine.
I always do.
Okay, so Hannibal, it's your turn next. The princes have gone.
Okay, so who's currently alive?
Me.
Varic is alive, Vertharitas is alive, Arissa has run away, you would be delighted to know, and is alive. Tiavat and Brakenz are doing their death saves on the ground at various points.
Okay, so I was going to... is Verti still attacking the supposedly demons we're trying to protect, or did he stop?
He hasn't done his second turn yet, so he is still currently...
He's fighting Loudy.
He's currently stood above Tiavat, who's lying on the ground with his weapon in the air, just glaring down at him.
Okay then. Right. I can exactly use... Can I use spells on my... I can probably use spells. Can I try and just grab Verti and pull him away first? Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do a strength check, and Vertharitas, do a strength check to try and not be grabbed. That was the worst sentence I've ever said.
And I so 14 for me.
Okay.
Haha. Got an 18.
Alright, Vertharitas, you find yourself yanked back by the arms, and looking around, you see it's Hannibal. Do you want to say anything? You can have a moment to say anything between each other before it's Vertharitas, it is your turn next. So Hannibal's pulled you back away from what you believe to be Lowry on the ground. So yeah, it's your turn.
He's going to glare at her and go, "What are you doing?"
Well, I'm trying to stop you from killing the two demons we supposedly were trying to save.
He's going to point at what he thinks is Larry and go, "That's the priestess Lowry."
Bertie, talk to your god. Tell him what's in front of you.
He's going to be looking at her quite confused. It's like, I can see with my own eyes.
Yes, and how often does that work in this team?
Ooh, burn! Shots fired!
He's going to growl underneath his breath.
Yes.
And turn around and go. From Vertharitas' perspective, does it look like Larry's down?
It looks like she's still breathing, but barely.
He's going to glare at Hannah and go, "If she escapes, it's on your head."
I'm pretty sure she won't be going anywhere. Now stay put. And she's gonna go to the two of them and start healing them. If that's allowed to heal two at the same time.
Yeah, so you can heal one of them for your turn.
In worse condition, the one who he was beating up?
Oh, let me check.
I'd say potentially.
Tiavat currently is on 2 out of 3 failed death saves. Brakenz is currently on 1 out of 3. So Tiavat is worse. And closer!
Yes, I start healing them then.
Okay, so that will be the end of your turn then, Hannibal. So Hannibal kneels down. Hi, Arissa, welcome back. Hannibal kneels down, and Vertharitas, to your eyes, she is now healing up Lowry on the ground. It is now your turn, and because this demon's dropped the concentration, you can flicker and start to blink your eyes, and you can see Lowry's face sort of turns back into that of Tiavat.
Realizing he's been tricked, he's going to turn and charge the demons again.
Annabelle's just gonna grumble under her breath. I Flipping told you. Listens to me in this damn place.
He's going to charge the nearest demon and go absolutely batshit on it.
Okay, the nearest one, technically you've got a choice. The nearest ones are 3 and 4 because they were the ones who stepped forward together to make their joint fire attack. They are within 5 feet of each other.
Let's see. What's he do? He is. He's going to charge the nearest of those two and
Okay.
attack them. And he's going to use 2 smites while he's at it.
Nice. All right, that'll be demon number 4. So yeah, go for it.
Well, that was bollocks. The first attack's a 13.
Okay, that will miss.
The second one's a nat 20.
Yeah, that will hit. So you can double your damage and add your smite.
Right, yeah. So that's going to be that maxed out. And so I'll roll those 2. And those.
By the way, if you hear snoring, it's my dog, okay?
I will second that. My dog is also snoring.
So 4. And I might have to quickly Google this. Divine Smite. Keep forgetting the damage on that.
It's not bad. It's not bad damage.
Yeah, I get the sneaky suspicion it is. There you go. 2d8 for a first level, so I've got a 2d8 and a 3d8.
So, how angry are you? Which one would you like to use?
Oh, actually, I'm using the 3d8 because I've used the second level spell slot.
Cool.
So that's 6, and then the smite damage. There we go.
Woo! Okay.
That's
9. 17 bludgeoning.
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24. And 24 radiant.
I think so. I did something wrong there. 6 plus 3 plus 2. 24, yeah.
Okay, so
14. So 41 multiplied by 2. 82 damage.
82 damage! Okay, that prince is out. And that was prince number 4, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, with like a scream and a shriek of anger, like this demon prince falls, scatters, the crown disappears off his head, and his body lies there sort of smouldering with the dark blood pouring out of every orifice, ears, eyes, mouth, nose, just drenched in the stuff on the ground. His brother, demon number 3, is glaring at you, Vertharitas, and you can understand a little bit of their language, can't you? Because it's a little,
Yep.
you can get a little bit. Yeah, he's like swearing at you, and he's like saying, I will rip your veins from your flesh and feast upon them, and I will feed your knuckles to my hounds, and I will tear the horns from your head like I did my brother.
Vertharitas is just going to glare back at him and go, "Come and try."
Come at me, brah. Come at me, brah. Alright. So, Hannibal is healing Tiavat. How much healing were you giving him?
As much as I can. He's dying multiple times.
Okay, so you can bring him back up to 0. So, you can sort of bring him up. You heal him over a little bit, and his eyes like flicker open, and he can sort of sit up next to you. Sort of. Ow.
I do apologize about that. Our group tends to be controlled quite a bit, sadly.
Okay. So he's just going to sit there. Brakenz now has to make his second save, which he fails, so he's on 2 out of 3. Alright, Varic!
Yes.
It is up to you. It is your turn.
I believe there was one trying to intimidate Verti by saying stuff about ripping off his such, right?
Yep, that's number 3. You've got number 2 that's close to you, and number 3. Oh, to be fair, they're all quite close now because they're all banded together. So yeah, you've got either of those 2 you can go for.
Which one did I have hunters marked?
Number 2.
I'm a stab number 2 with the trident again.
Okie dokie, roll it.
That's plus that. Yeah, 18.
Oh, that will just hit. That's bang on.
Okay, and because I used my multi-attack, the second attack 26.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm gonna need 2 separate Constitution saves from you.
2 Constitution saves. Nat 20! This one's gonna be a fucking 1 now, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, so I've got a nat 20 and a 16.
Both of them passed the Constitution save.
Finally! I am restored.
That means that I do less damage. So that's 20, 22, 34 for the first attack.
Okay. And this is still number 2, isn't it?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is all on the same person.
Okay.
Demon thingy. I don't think they're persons. The other one is 32, so that's 34 and 32.
And 32. Alrighty, that second prince is out. Again, the crown disappears off his head, and like you see where you've like pierced the flesh, it sort of like disintegrates into like pieces of charcoal, and you can smell like sulfuric acid and burning as he like keels over onto his knees and then drops his head, slumps over, and he falls sideways.
Bitch.
Nice.
Alright, Arissa, you have run away towards the Arissa.
Yep.
Would you like to do anything while you're here? You have just seen like 2 more of them slain. You've got 1 left.
Looking at my spells.
Oh, that's a good point. Arissa, because of where you ran, you do technically have Brakenz quite close by to you. Because he was flung backwards and you ran in the same direction. So if you wanted, you could get to Brakenz without being back in the fight again.
Yeah. I will go over to him. How is he doing?
He ain't good. He has done 2 failed death saves, and you can see his ribs and bits of his intestines.
That's gross.
Yeah, it ain't pretty.
Enjoy. It never was pretty.
Yeah, Varic never thought the demon was pretty anyway.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at at 4th spell. So it's normally 1d8 plus spellcasting ability, but because I'm using 3 extra spells, 3 extra levels,
Yeah.
that's 4d8
Yeah.
in total.
Cool. Roll it. I'm trying to read these all now. While you're rolling, I'm going to read what Varic has sent. 3 a.m. caffeine? Yep. Ha 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 ha. Sacrifice to the Raven Queen? Hee hee ha 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 ha. Desperate improvisation? Yep. Sprinkles of creative theft? Yep. And are you sure? Are you sure you think they're okay? Yep. Yeah. That's how I run my sessions. I need food.
Varic might have some. What am I saying? Varic definitely has some.
Varic will always have food. If Varic does not have food, there is something very majorly wrong. That's how you can tell if Varic has been taken over by a doppelganger. It's like he has no food in his pockets, or he doesn't offer. Well, if he doesn't offer food, that much means he doesn't like you.
Okay, so that's a total of 22 points.
22 points. Very nice. Okay. All right. So you start to heal over Brakenz. Okay, so he essentially is back up. He does a similar thing to Tiamat. He sort of slowly sits up. He's rubbing his head where his like broken horns are, and he looks down over his chest. And it slowly sort of patches back together. He's got this huge, ugly red scar right down the middle of his chest where his ribs have like repaired themselves and everything. And he sits up and he's looking at you, Arissa. Hi.
Hello.
That's a very, very nice sight to see when you wake up.
She smiles.
Mm.
And
then
Hannibal's just gonna comment sideways. Though I have to say, your guts were actually quite pretty.
Cheers.
Arissa rolls her eyes.
Cheers, Hannibal. Cheers. And then suddenly he seems to sort of like snap out of it, and he's like grabs Arissa, grabs you by the shoulder, and just like, "Where's Tiamat?"
I'd hear boy.
He looks back over and like starts. You look up, you can see him like where Hannibal's waving, and he sort of tries to get up onto all fours, like coughing, like fuck, and he's got like blood pouring out of his mouth.
Arissa's just like no.
No. He tries to shove you off, but it's like really weak, and he's just like, fuck. Is he okay?
He just goes, you listen here, young man.
Initiate mom mode.
She's like, I'm going to get you to my spa, and so help me gods, you will stay there.
Can Hannibal take pity on him and just like carry bridal style his lover boy to him?
Ah, yes you can.
That shall be done.
He sits there. He sits there looking like a deer in headlights at you, Arissa, like, but, and then he's like, like Tiamat just sort of dazedly sits in your arms. Hannibal like, huh? What? Gets carried over, and Brakenz instantly is like, oh, okay, spa sounds good. And he like leans on your shoulder, like,
Arissa will help him.
Dizzy, where are we?
Can someone else grab him so that the pregnant lady doesn't?
Arissa's just like, I'm fine.
No, you are not.
You hear a little... What, Varic?
I would, but there's still this demon that needs killing.
Yeah, we are busy! You hear a little voice by your foot. Two little voices, actually. It's Leslie and Taco! And you hear a little, like, can we help? We're not very good at carrying, though.
Who's a good little taco?
Taco!
Arissa
They're
will...
inside already. I'm sure they can take care of the last demon.
Arissa will look down at Leslie and Taco! And ask them if they happen to know any healing spells.
You know a little.
A little can help a lot.
Okay. Who needs healing?
Both of these pretty beat up looking demon boys.
Oh, they are quite pretty for demon boys.
No.
They are. You shut up!
So, Leslie climbs up with you, Arissa, on your shoulder, and as you sort of like steady Brakenz, he sort of puts a little paw on him and starts putting little healing spells into him.
Oh God.
And Taco runs up to you, Hannibal, and says, "Can I come up?"
No, you may not. I will come down. And she just puts him on the floor and just takes a step away.
Okay,
Come on, do your thing.
Taco like jumps up onto his chest and says, "If you want to keep carrying him, I can heal him while you carry us both. I don't weigh very much."
Just don't touch me. And she grabs him back.
Okay. And he puts his little paws and like boops the snoot and heals. So you guys head on back to the Arissa. Meanwhile, basically, Varic and Vertharitas, what would you like to do? I'll do your attacks at the same time.
So, how many demons are left standing?
One. Well, you've got Tiamat and Brakenz, but in terms of ones you're actually fighting, one.
Vertharitas is going to turn on that one now.
Okay.
Same here. I
Alright.
moved my hunter's mark to him as well.
Okay, both of you roll me your attacks.
That's a not nat 20 and a 12.
Alright, the 20 will hit.
That's a 12. And that's a crit. And that's
Okay.
20.
So the 12 will not hit, the 20 will. So roll your damage, guys.
I need one more.
Is it
Constitution save that I've
crappy?
been asking for a while.
Was it Constitution or Wisdom?
Yeah, Constitution.
Cool.
I keep bothering you with those.
That's alright. 14!
Nope.
Damn it!
That's good because I get to double dice.
I was getting so much better at that as well, damn it.
That's sixes, that's fives.
There you go.
Oh shit, I didn't roll below a 4? I like this damage roll.
Alrighty. Okay, so 20 from the Hammer of Smite. Marvellous.
20. 38. Let me quickly math this. Calculator.
Is it over 40?
Yes.
Then he's out.
In that case, I assume his brain gets turned to mush. It's 88 damage.
Pretty much. I'm going to assume the two of you just take it in turns, like, hitting and stabbing and smashing and, like, "Hua! Dish! Dish! Whitching! Whitch!" A bit like, oh man, what was that bit in Family Guy where Stewie and Brian are there and they're stamping on the bird as the word record? Just like, motherfucking dish! 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 And then you start to walk away and then you come back for one more dish! Yeah. Pulverized! Pulverized! The last demon prince of a hail is.
Yep,
Alright.
something like that.
Yeah. Alrighty, so, you guys. The last demon prince of a hail is dead. Well, not the last, technically. The last one who was fighting you. Because the last one technically is Brakenz. So,
Well,
yeah.
we can still kill him. There's time left.
You could still kill Brakenz. I'm pretty sure it's still on Varic's to-do list.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, you guys, you have finished them off. Just in time for another Grammarly advert.
Can I do the extremely obnoxious player thing and go, can I loot them?
Of course you may. Alright, are you looting all of the demon bodies?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know there's at least one with a bear trap that I'm gonna, like, OCD style clean.
Okay. Alright, let me just look at what they've got. Alright, I'm just going to check my notes on what they've got. Meanwhile, so are you guys going to head on back to the Arissa?
I assume so. I am going to quickly, before we actually head to the Arissa, I'm going to ask Verti something. Verti?
Yes.
I have noticed something peculiar, and I'd like your arguments for it.
And what's that?
Well, first there's the Ragnar, who tries to murder us, and when I want to take revenge, you stop me. And then there's you beating up the guys we're supposed to protect. What the fuck is wrong?
Vertharitas is just going to turn around and look at Varic. And if someone attacks your mind, you want us all to kill you?
Well, so far I've been able to stop it from happening.
And are we certain that that has always been the case? That you will always be able to do it?
Well, so far I have a better track record than both you guys.
Then pray that remains so.
Yeah, okay. I'll try, but I have no experience in this praying thing.
Whether you do it in your own way or you choose to do it another way, it's up to you.
I'll find something that works. Maybe a hunting on it or something. Oh, that's a good idea.
Just hope that nothing tries to take your mind away from you.
The only one doing that is me.
Vertharitas is just going to nod and then walk over towards Tiavat.
Alrighty. Tiavat currently sat with Arissa and Hannibal and Taco and the other little smalls and Brakenz, sort of like with his head in his hands, looking like he's healing, he's recovering, but slowly, with his eyes closed.
So
With
do
her-
we have time to talk with the demons a little bit and have a few discussions?
Yeah. So yeah, Vertharitas comes over. Vertharitas, do you want to say, and then you can all sit and have a conversation?
Vertharitas is just going to drop to one knee in front of Tiavat and go, I am deeply sorry that I let them fool me like that.
He'll just look at you out of bleary eyes. That's all right. They did worse. They did far worse than you did. You just hit me.
By the feel of it, I hit you rather hard.
Yeah, but that just means you're good at what you do, and that's a good thing. I will personally vouch for you to any enemy you ever meet ever again.
Will you have time to do that, I wonder? Don't you have hell to rule now? You're the only one left.
Well, I wouldn't be ruling anything. The Brakenz might, if that's what we decide to do. Brakenz sort of looks up. Yeah. That'd be nice.
So things didn't go quite well after we went to the portal.
You could say that. Brakenz is just sort of half smiling. They hit hard, and they are a bunch of motherfuckers.
A bunch of dead motherfuckers.
I like you, Hannibal. You are all right.
Yes, I am, aren't I? At least someone sees it. She will glare at everyone else on the team.
Hey, you are useful sometimes.
Sometimes. She's just gonna shake her head. If you could, I could tell you the amount of times that thing that it says itself a man has put us all in jeopardy. We would be here a long, long time.
And who do you mean with that thing?
Really, Varic? Really?
Yup.
Give me the cards.
Nope.
See?
Ooh,
That's
now that
right.
you mention it.
No, you still have promised to Arissa. I still can't believe that's the thing that's holding you back.
Of course it is.
You better, if she's gonna turn to Arissa, you better make sure the baby has the same power as you do over him. Otherwise, you're gonna have a very disturbing life.
I don't think we'll need to worry about that.
We'll see. We'll see.
Anywho, how did they find us, and why were they destroying everything in sight instead of just searching for us like normal people?
Because they're demons. That's what they do. They don't do normal.
These two seem pretty normal, aside from the lovey-dove atmosphere.
I take offense to that, madam, says Brakenz.
These don't sound just full demons.
I beg your pardon!
Well, let's be honest. You saw them. You saw yourself.
Yes, you're pretty tame for a demon lord.
I may no longer have my horns, or my tail, or most of my dignity, but I, madam, am still a demon prince. I am the lord of Ahale, and so help me by the Underrealm, I shall reclaim it as my own.
You should heal yourself first before you blow yourself up. Apparently, you are the demon of nothing.
I resent that, madam.
And I don't really care if you do it or not. Just heal yourself first. The state you're in, it's sad.
I'm very glad you are sad for me.
No, it's more that you're not a proper demon right now because you're fucking sad excuse for the demon.
Varic, do a dexterity check.
Great!
You know, he can't attack me, but he can attack you.
Uh-huh.
What did you get, Varic? And that one. Varic, Brakenz fires like from his fist. It's like a fist-shaped fire. Like it's like a flaming fist from his hand. It's a bit like casting like mage hand, except it's made of fire, and it like pins itself around your throat and throws you back against a wall, and you hear his voice echoing in your ears across the room going, "Take that back."
I'm gonna cast cantrip message. I'm gonna cast cantrip message so that I appear in his head as, hey, I can do this trick too. You owe me still, bitch.
Arissa, didn't you say you had a spa somewhere? Arissa?
Sorry, Gareth fucking perplexed me.
I was
was that?
asking if you didn't have a spa somewhere.
Is the door not open?
Oh yeah, you're in. But the spa itself is somewhere
okay.
within the premises. Yes.
If you go down that hallway, and then it's the second door on the left, and then you take a right turn, not a left, that'll take you somewhere completely different. And then you just follow that corridor until the end, and there's a big old archway that says Arissa.
Thank you.
And you'll find it.
She's gonna grab the collar of each of the demons and just gonna drag them.
Varric's gonna give a little wave as Brakenz is being dragged away. Bye, mate.
The flaming hand like pushes against your throat once, and then flips you off, and like disintegrates as he gets dragged down the corridor with Hannibal.
So do we follow me, or does anybody follow me? Do you stay there, chatting?
Well, Hannibal, if you want, you can drag them to the spa and then leave them in it. Like, they've healed up enough that they can sort of walk now. So if you want, you could leave them in the spa and come back, unless other people wanted to follow you as well.
Well, if no one is following, she's just gonna drag them inside, let go, let them fall, and just walk out.
Okay.
Oh, she's just gonna pop her head back in and go, and stay there. And just closes the door in a huff. Oh, and she's gonna pop back in. And try not to fuck, please.
Yeah. As you pop, you close the door once, you slam it, you open the door again, and they're like making out.
Can I curse them so they can have to stay on separate sides of the room? Fight them.
Shield them.
Demons, kind of hard. Their magic is a bit different to yours.
Then can I put a barrier?
You could blast them apart, so they'll have to like crawl back to each other from opposite sides of the spa.
Okay, I shall do that.
Okay.
I said stay. Bad demons. Bad.
You hear like mumbling and swearing and grumbling behind the closed door as you walk back to the rest of the party.
As soon as I reach everyone, I just go, I would recommend not going inside of there for the next few hours.
And also a thorough cleaning afterwards.
Isn't this a magical place? I'm sure it does that on its own.
Not sure. Might not be such a bad idea anyway.
Got
Filthy
it.
Demons. I was asking Arissa about it, but maybe you know, Rosie. What
Yes.
was the precise promise that Varic made about pulling cards? Was that while we were on Glamour?
Yeah, I think it was. I promised not to pull cards on while we're in Glimmer. Yeah, because it was the explicit like this plane of existence, right? So
Yeah.
are you looking for a loot pot? Are you looking for the mansion's a different plane of existence? Is that what you're looking for?
This is a different plane of existence indeed.
Okay. Hang on a sec. I will see if I've got it in my notes. But yeah, I think it was very specifically like this plane of existence, yes. So technically, yes. I'm gonna say it was this plane of existence because it was like you don't know what the magic is doing here because there was like the invisible mashed potato barrier, you couldn't fly, you weren't sure. So yeah.
True. Huh. Varric's gonna walk off just in a random direction and he's gonna pull the deck of cards out and just like look at it for a little bit as he walks away. And then once he's out of sight and in like his own room or something, he's gonna pull a card.
Alright, roll me a d20.
This is my domain.
That's a 17.
Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Arissa just fucking knows that he's pulled a card.
I
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
waiting for
yeah.
this. Arissa, you sense a disturbance in the force. Your feet lead you to Varic's door. You open it. And as you open it, you see the card in Varic's hand disappear and disintegrate back into the deck. And in its place, in his hand, there is an
engagement ring.
well, it is ring shaped.
It's a cock ring.
It's the one ring.
It looks like a very large, slightly more oval shaped donut.
Ooh,
Oh
donut.
god.
Arissa just yells, "Don't you dare!"
Varic opens his mouth and then looks back at Arissa and then looks back at the oval donut. And then he looks back at Arissa again. And he goes, I wasn't doing anything.
She gives him a very much "you know what you did, young man" kind of look.
I didn't break any promises. I promised not to pull cards there, but this is here and that's not there.
It is my domain.
Hi. I know. I wasn't hiding it from you.
Promise me not to do it
necessarily.
on the other plane of existence, but you're happy to do it in my plane of existence when I was the one who specifically asked you not to.
Well, this is not that one. I thought you just meant that one because
So
that's
you didn't
what I
think,
promised.
basically. You didn't think that because I was asking you to, you might not want to pull a card in my place.
Huh, good point. Now,
Do you see where it goes now?
when you say it like that, it does sound like a bad choice. Huh.
A lever appears out of the wall. She pulls the lever. He goes down to a prison.
He's gonna clasp onto the donut.
Okay.
Can
And then
Hannibal
fall.
make the donut float so he goes down without it?
Nope,
DM?
because Hannibal is not in the same room.
Are you kidding? Harissa came running and you think Hannibal wouldn't follow her?
If you like, Hannibal, when you see where Varic has disappeared to, you can ask Arissa where he's gone, and then you could go down and see him and try to take the donut from him.
Okay, I shall do that then.
Can I take a bite of the donut?
You can certainly try.
Wait, what does the donut feel like and what does it look like?
It looks like a donut, sort of like brown and springy, covered in what looks like pink sauce, with multicolored sprinkles on it. It doesn't feel sticky, like when you put your hand in the icing, nothing comes away on your fingers. It smells like a donut, but it doesn't quite feel, the texture is like, yeah, that exact face. But it's like an oval, it's like a stretched donut, and it's a little thinner than a regular donut. Like, it's probably about the same width as maybe your thumb, all the way through, but like quite long and oval.
If it's something that looks like a donut, smells like a donut.
If it looks like a donut and smells like a donut, it's gotta be a fish.
Varic's gonna take a bite.
Okay.
Especially now that he's in prison and doesn't know how long he has to do with, like...
Varic has been put into timeout.
And he only has like 5 pockets full of marshmallow,
Oh
full of food.
no!
It's not enough.
I got a pocket full of marshmallow. I got a pocket. Sorry.
So he needs the donut and he takes a bite.
Okay, you try to take a bite of the donut, and it doesn't hurt your teeth, but you feel a sort of like springiness. You can't bite into it. It's like biting into a really thick piece of foam or sponge. The flavour of a donut is sort of there, but it's like a whisper on your tongue. This isn't quite a donut. Like, you're like a dog with a really big chew toy that just can't get into.
Can I choose this moment to appear behind him?
Sure. Varic, is there anything you'd like to do with the donut before Hannibal appears?
Well, if someone appears behind him, he's gonna turn around and hold the donut behind his back so that his body is between the donut and the person behind him.
Okay, sure. So Hannibal
Like-
appears. Poof!
Almost as if he's hiding it, but like he knows it's a worthless attempt to hide it, but he's still trying. A bit like
Okay.
that.
Varic?
My donut. My
No,
precious.
Varic. Give me the donut.
My precious.
Can she make him float and turn him around?
Yeah, you can snap your fingers, Varic, you feel yourself sort of floating up into the air. No. Revolving slowly on the spot.
He's gonna stuff the donut in his mouth.
Okay. I mean, it fits in your mouth because you're Varic.
He can't chew it, but he can fit it in his mouth.
Yeah, so you're like when a hamster has a bulging mouthful of like a massive carrot, like oh, like it goes out into your
Smacks
cheeks.
the back of his head, so he spits it out.
Can I try to float away from that?
Okay, Hannibal, do a strength check. Varic, do a constitution check.
Fair.
You might just end up being sick. Alright, Hannibal smacks you on the back of the head. You sort of... Now, the donut, it won't come out of your mouth in one go. It just sort of stuck there, and you feel a tiny bit of bile rise up in your throat, like... But you manage to catch it before you stick up into your own mouth. But yeah, you can move away a bit, but...
Can Hannibal stuff her hand inside his mouth to grab it?
It's not literally just called the worst donut.
Something like that.
You won't be able to guess what this card is called. Okay, Vertharitas is going to go and rest up, and we will see you soon. Go sleep. We will finish in the next.
Bye.
We will finish in the next like 5 minutes. So yeah. Oh my god, that hamster's insane. So yeah.
So
So yeah, Varic has a massive just mouthful of donut that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Hannibal, could you do me an Arcana check?
Arcana?
Yes.
Okay. Plus, where's the plus?
Okay. Hannibal. Whatever Varic has got in his mouth, it's not real food, and it's very, very, very well, it's not very magical, but it's magical.
So can she just literally stuff her hand inside his mouth and grab it and pull it out?
You could try.
Can I bite down?
You
Sure.
can try.
Okay, Hannibal, do a dexterity check. Varic, do a dexterity check. See whether your fingers are faster than his teeth. That feeling when you can't actually eat the interdimensional donut.
Oh god damn it! It's not my fault. I don't have anything plus.
All right, Hannibal.
You're asking the guy with +8 dexterity to be quicker than you. Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, Hannibal, you try to reach your hand in his mouth, and you just the very edge of your fingertip, chomp! Varic's teeth come gnashing down, protecting the donut.
Can she keep going? Because she doesn't really care if it hurts.
I mean, you could try and persuade him. You could explain to him that it is magical, and you cannot get a good look at it if it is inside his gob.
Right? I want to see what it does. Don't you want to know what it does?
It's my donut.
Oh, that's so
It's
creepy, but so
magical.
cool.
Is that a cake?
Nope. It's makeup.
That's really cool.
Wow.
It's actual.
Honestly, I've
special
seen
effects
cakes
makeup.
so horrifying that nowadays I just think everything is a cake.
I love it. But yeah, sorry, Varic, carry on.
Can I put him asleep?
My
that allowed?
donut.
Is it?
Is it what?
Can I put him to sleep?
Sure. Varic, do me a Constitution. Wait. Yeah, Constitution. Why not?
Huh. That's a 16 total.
Okay. Hannibal, you can make him drowsy. He isn't completely falling asleep though. But Varic, his head does sort of lull back a little bit and his eyes sort of start to relax.
Okay, and then can I try and stuff my hand again and just rip the damn thing?
Yeah, so Hannibal, do a dexterity check. Varic, do a dexterity check with disadvantage.
This feels sad. So I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1.
Okay.
And it's disadvantage, so that's a natural 1.
I feel so sad. Okay, so Hannah manages to reach in and pull the slightly damp donut out of Varic's mouth. You look at it.
Immediately disappear so he can grab it again in another room.
Yeah, where'd you disappear to?
To the room that Arissa had given me.
Okay.
My donut.
Can I do a check on it?
Yes, you can do. Do me a Arcana check with advantage, because it's the second time you're looking at it.
With advantage is how much do I add? Sorry?
Roll twice and pick the highest number, then add your Arcana.
Okay, I have a 19, and I have one on Arcana, so 20.
Okay. Hannibal, this is some sort of spiritual weapon. It's a little bit like a frisbee. When thrown at someone, they need to make a charisma save. And if they fail, they'll be sent into a sugared frenzy, which means for 2 rounds, they will have to drop their weapon and run around in a complete frenzy and are considered prone for those 2 rounds.
I'm gonna need this donut back.
It is also 100% not edible. It is purely for effect. You also notice that the spiritual weapon tends to materialise and form itself into something that would be pleasing based on the person who it gets summoned by. So this is clearly something that would be pleasing for Varic.
Oh dear. I'm not sure if I should give this back to him. Can she put it inside a portal for now?
Yeah.
And just, okay, until she's sure and talk to everyone, she's gonna keep it inside a portal.
Okay. Alright. So, on that note of everybody healing up / having sex in the spa / hanging out, I will finish for this evening so everyone can go and have some sleep.
I can't believe it took almost 10 minutes, Varic. God damn it.
Of course it did. You're trying to steal food.
Food from Varic, man.
It just looks like food.
Yeah, you're trying to steal something that he has not yet realized is not a donut.
Okay, so if everyone...
However, Ayaralmi needs Varic to have that donut at some point.
Yes, I'm gonna give it back to you eventually.
Because this sounds like a fucking amazing weapon.
Yeah, if everyone wants to shout Tatty Bear to the recording and then everyone go to bed. So yeah, tidy bear everybody, goodbye!